never cared much where a man came from. Guess growing up on the border taught me that. Army did too. Everybody comes from somewhere. That's a fact. It's only where a man is that matters. Where he is and where he's going. And by what means he travels in between.
It concerns me that you would let something like this happen. Don't run away. Don't run away now. You could have ran away when I was in the other room. You could have done a lot of things. But who puts their family in that kind of danger? I mean, what kind of a person does that make you? Nothing. Okay.
Is that all of them?
All I seen. The others might not have got out.
Well, they will if we don't get that fence back up. What's this?
Probably where they went through. Maybe 20, 25.
You best get back to the house, get your chores finished before the bus gets here.
You want me to stay in heavy with the fence?
Do like I told you.
Yes, sir.
You alone? You alone? ¿Qué pasa?
Lost.
Yeah, I guess you are. I guess they make you carry this to get across, huh? Well, let's get you some water. Ain't you got deputies to do that sort of work?
Yeah, and miss seeing your smiling face?
You want to see me smile? Pay for that fence I had cut last night.
No hablo inglés, senor.
Yeah.
Did you find any drugs on her?
Just looking for work, like either one of us might do.
Yeah. Looks like that boy died of heat exhaustion. No sign of a crime.
Nope.
Lena inside?
She don't want to see you. You ever run across a tree with women's underpants hanging from it?
Sure have. Trophy trees.
Trophy of what?
What do you think?
I swear.
Them coyotes do pretty much as they please.
What am I supposed to do, Ed? I feel like I spend all my time and half my money mending fences, fixing busted water lines, chasing loose cattle, finding dead bodies. But I can't suffer this.
Time to come home.
When Jimmy finishes his chores, I want him to sack out that new mare. Let me let him try to break her himself.
Come home.
Hello? No need to get dressed up on my account.
Damn it, Weatherford, you know better to come sneaking around here.
Sneaking hell. You've been watching me drive up for 2 miles.
Well, maybe I have, maybe I haven't. You can't knock.
Not and bring your poison.
Well, you brought me a fixer. Ain't you a peach? Over 1,500 in the last 6 weeks. That's just on my land, and that's just the ones I've counted. We ain't got no problems at all to hear the politician tell it.
May have to move my herd on you back 200 early. The fences keep getting cut.
Well, it's your lease, do what you want.
What I want is for my fences to stop getting cut.
Well, life is just full of disappointments.
Found another dead kid on my land. Third one this year. Buzzards had about worked him over before I found him.
It's a hard country for dying in. So why did you really come all the way down here? Certainly wasn't for my company. You brought me a fixer last week.
I think I saw some poachers in your deer stand this morning. Caught a reflection. Like somebody trying to take a bead on me.
They ain't poachers, and you know it. Look out for the cartel. They've been there since last Tuesday. You know, they could see the federales coming from 20 miles from that stand.
You called Ed?
Ed Barton don't want nothing to do with this. He's too busy trying to get reelected. And that's a hard thing to do when the race baiters are calling your name for doing your job.
Who said you're supposed to get reelected?
Did you hear about that mess up in Phoenix? A whole family slaughtered by the cartels. Americans, too. You know, it seemed like this whole country is just drifting. Hell, ain't nobody gonna help us down here. Not Ed Barton, not Uncle Sam, nobody. We ain't nothing but a nuisance to them, except when it comes time to write the check.
Well, maybe it's time we helped ourselves.
You boys lost?
You're trespassing. We're here to see you off.
Nah. We're hunting. And you're scaring all the deer.
Ain't yours to hunt.
Any more bright ideas?
I ain't gonna take any more drug running on my land.
And I told you, we're just hunters.
Well, we're hunters too.
This is the biggest bunch of foolishness you have ever contrived. Shh.
it is. Here we go.
What if I told you about doing your homework at the breakfast table?
Not to.
That's right, not to. You have something to say?
These are delicious eggs.
They're just eggs.
The point is, we're sending a message, that's all. No trespassing.
You could have been killed.
That's the truth. But probably not, though.
Nobody's gonna get killed. We ain't out there to pick a fight.
But I bet you they dropped $5 million worth of heroin out there.
Okay.
And that's where we're gonna leave it, too. That's a whole other kind of trouble we don't need.
Party pooper.
Have you seen the paper?
What paper?
Every paper. Radio and TV. All of America's talking about the mess you made in Phoenix.
There's no such thing as bad press.
For you, maybe. I'm not in business to be famous.
You asked me to take care of a little problem you had. I took care of it.
You slaughtered an entire family.
I used my own discretion.
You are not paid for your discretion. I want us to understand each other, Torres. I pay you to clean things up, not to make things worse. If the Americans overreact and they put troops on the border, if they put troops on the border, it will cost me my business.
The Americans will never close the border.
And why won't they?
Because it would be in their interest to close the border. When I kill an American, most of the time they don't even struggle. They beg, try to run. They got no fight left in them. Why do you think they pay you so well to dope their children? The Americans are the bad guys in their own movies. The history, philosophy, it's a sickness. They don't want to live.
You're full of shit, Torres. I am well paid because I do not concern myself with history or philosophy, only money. When workers want to go to America, they pay me to go to America. When the Chinese or the Pakistanis or Iranians want to go to America, they pay me to go to America. I do a job, that's all. But I do it discreetly.
Do you think the Americans ignore all of this because you're being discreet? They ignore you, mi compadre, because they are afraid. And they are afraid because of me.
Take a break, old-timer. She ain't going anywhere.
Not with that attitude, she's not. We ain't old either.
We ain't young. What am I supposed to do with this?
Just keep her up. That's what your daddy did all these years. There's really not that much to it.
Maybe. Jim, you know what you're doing is as dumb as hell.
What am I doing?
Don't give me that crap. Corbin's been bragging all over town about your late-night shenanigans. You're gonna get yourself killed.
Just trying to keep everybody on their toes.
So what? You gonna go out every night chasing those damn coyotes like some crazy cowboy? There's other channels, you know.
I've tried other channels.
I mean channels other than me.
They're no more helpful than you are. I think government's too big to be good.
While the world
snapshot, there's a little boy squinting at the sun. Cowboy hat and cowboy boots, Red Ryder BB gun. And I wish that he was smiling with a grin from ear to ear, but he's staring down the crooked trail that runs from there to here.
I especially would like to thank the county commissioners for their warm reception. I've always felt a deep connection with the community here in Maricopa County. We all agree that the stability and health of the economy of our beloved Southwest largely depends upon the responsible handling of the border region. The recent contingencies that have unfortunately caused many to be concerned about the security of this and the adjacent regions
Impressive
are the
crowd.
of complex forces
Must
that
be a
have
game on.
long been in motion.
Yeah, that's it. Shh.
Now listen, I understand that a lot of you are worried about the killings up in Phoenix, and Lord knows I am too. I've personally assured the governor and the Maricopa County Sheriff that they have the full support of the United States Congress.
What about Homeland Security?
Well, I hardly think one killing, no matter how gruesome now, constitutes a threat to our homeland. I get it. Times are hard in our community. A lot of you are scared. We all want a magical cure to our problems.
We don't need magic. We just need the United States Marines.
With all due respect, I don't think you appreciate the magnitude of what's...
Ain't no magnitude. Jim Weatherford's doing it with just one pickup truck. Is that true, Jim?
Well, I'm not trying to stop anything here. Just making them go around my land.
Straight on to ours. What you need is more manpower. Hell, we could line the whole county.
Ladies and gentlemen, what we don't need is vigilantes taking the law into their own hands.
It don't make you a vigilante to protect your own land.
So what are the chances of this ending well?
About slim to none.
All right, listen up. I figure we'll do best to ride two to a truck. You see something? Flash your lights, honk your horn. Whoever's closest to you will come running. Most of these people are just scared, looking for work. The coyotes come armed, sometimes military grade. We're not out here for a confrontation.
I am.
And go home now. I won't allow no trouble. And I won't allow no rifles either. You can carry a pistol if it makes you feel better. But we ain't going on offense. Besides, I've seen most of you shoot. I doubt you'd survive a firefight with an unarmed man. We'll cover the whole basin from Krieger's Place to the highway. I don't want to spread any thinner than that.
What's the water for?
In case you run across somebody who needs it. Some of these people have been walking for days. That's all.
Eloquent.
Don't start. This makes me uneasy.
Everything makes you uneasy.
I wasn't trying to start some kind of movement here.
Well, I doubt you're in any danger of becoming Moses. You know, people just don't like feeling helpless.
Is that all we're doing? Trying to make ourselves feel better?
Well, I don't know. I doubt we're going to change the world. But I'll tell you what. I hadn't felt this alive in 50 years. That ought to be worth something.
¿Cuántos hay?
6, 8, no más.
Bastardos.
Corbin not coming in? I made him eggs.
Nah, he's in worse shape than me. Send him home to get some sleep. Jimmy already leave for school?
It's Saturday. He's doing his chores.
Saturday? Damn.
How long are you planning to keep this up?
As long as it takes, I guess.
Is that all?
You got something to say?
Nothing you don't already know.
probably right. But sometimes you gotta push back, even if it don't make a lick of sense.
I don't know why.
Because if you don't, you're lending your approval to the whole damn mess. So what? You want me to deliver Corbin's breakfast to him before I get mine?
Even if it don't make a lick of sense.
Right.
Why?
Carlos shot the old man. Ayúdame.
¿Qué te hicieron? I told you just to scare the old bastard.
But he had a gun. Hello. Hello.
And that's it?
Best I remember. It's a bit foggy and all. Happened pretty fast.
What the hell were you thinking giving chase like that?
I wasn't thinking. Just...
Jimmy, by the time you bring the horses in?
Yes, sir.
You put me in a bad spot here.
You put me in a bad spot. Not running off those thugs the first time Corbin called you.
was trying to avoid the OK Corral.
Well, you didn't.
There's gonna be a full investigation. Nothing I can do about that. If anything happened different than what you told me.
It did.
Well, if it did, or if you remember something else. I ain't gonna arrest you for defending yourself. I'd probably be doing you a favor if I did. You stirred the hornet's nest. I worry to think what happens next.
Here.
Thank you.
Tough day today. Won't be the last one we ever face. Things have a way of righting themselves in time.
Well, how do you know?
Don't know. Just trust. You know we're not alone, no matter how bad things get. You know where I keep the key to the gun cabinet?
Yes, sir.
When we're finished here, go grab your 20 gauge and a box of shells. Pack you an overnight bag. You and your mom are going to stay with your Aunt Letty for a few days, just till things settle down.
What's gonna happen to you?
I don't know. Maybe nothing. Or nothing good.
I ain't supposed to let you leave.
I ain't leaving. They are. It'll only be a couple of days. I just want to be sure.
Why don't you just talk to Barton? I'm sure he'll let you go too.
If there's trouble, it'll follow me. And besides, your sister doesn't like me anyway. And you always take her side when there's prolonged exposure. Remember what I taught you. It's always loaded. And you only point at what you intend to kill.
I remember.
Don't come back till you hear from me.
What if I don't hear from you?
Don't come back.
Damn it.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun.
Oh, I love this color. Sure, it's so pretty. Good morning to you. Good to see you folks. So welcome. Hello there.
Hello.
Can I help you find a seat?
I'm looking for someone.
Oh, that's Jim Weatherford's wife. And they usually sit on the back row, but I didn't see them come in yet this morning. Are you her kin?
Do you know the other woman?
No, I can't say that I do. Jim and Lena tend to keep to themselves. They're quiet, you know.
Do you receive the Eucharist? Communion.
Oh. Oh, you mean the Lord's Supper? No. Not this week.
Maggie?
Yes, sir?
Whatever happened to that two-ply I was talking about?
It's on your desk.
What good is it doing there?
You're the one that was asking about it.
I swear, but you're particular. Parker get in yet?
No, sir? You know how his mind drifts.
Somebody needs to tell that boy laziness is not a virtue.
Yes, sir.
Of course, no one ever accused me of working too hard.
No, sir.
You making fun of me?
Yes, sir? Sir, can I help you?
I'm looking for the chief.
Chief Shapiro? He retired.
Then who's in charge?
The interim assistant chief.
The interim assistant chief.
He's just getting settled in. Can I help you?
The interim assistant chief can help me.
Sir, you can't go back there.
What exactly are you doing over there?
There was a man killed yesterday morning. Corbin all day.
What's that to you?
I need to know where you moved the witnesses.
That's county. It's got nothing to do with me.
I need to know where they moved the family from the adjacent property, Weatherford.
How would I know?
Speculate.
Who are you again?
Please focus. Where is the family?
At the house? Look, I need to know exactly who I'm talking to here.
You are wasting my time. Don't! James and Carolina Weatherford. Do you know them? Do you know James and Carolina Weatherford?
I guess so.
You guess so.
I do know them, yes.
Does Carolina have any relatives nearby? Cousins?
She has a sister, Letty, up in Tucson.
Letty. Up in Tucson.
Are you going to kill me?
Do you want me to?
No.
The hell happened here, Billy?
Jim Weatherford. He came in here guns blazing. Now Chief is dead and a local boy too.
Where's Jim now?
He's in an ambulance. I shot him.
Is it fatal?
I don't know.
Sorry, Sheriff.
Where's your gun?
Sheriff?
Let me have it.
I'm so sorry, man.
Can I have her a minute?
Yes, sir.
Maggie, what happened?
It was terrible, Sheriff.
I know it was. Tell me what happened.
He just walked in here and killed him.
Who did? Weatherford?
Yes. No, he asked about him.
Who, Maggie?
Weatherford. He asked about Weatherford.
The man who killed the chief.
Yes, he just came in here and demanded to see him, and then he shot him.
Why did he ask about Weatherford?
Just if I knew him, mostly.
Was there anything else? Anything would help.
Sir, I need you to keep still.
Where am I?
Doctor? It's okay. Do you mind getting the doctor?
I think he stepped out. Do you want me to chase him down?
No, it's fine.
How bad?
Sir?
How bad is it?
Well, you've been shot. The bullet smashed a few ribs, but it didn't go through. We've got you stable, but you need to keep still.
Is there a phone?
I don't think you need to
Get me the phone.
Do you want me to dial?
Hello?
Letty.
Carolina Weatherford, would you please open the door?
I got this, Mama. Who's there?
Are you little Jimmy?
Go away.
Jimmy, I need you to open this door.
No, sir.
Open the damn door, Jimmy!
Jimmy, is that a shotgun? Good boy.
Your daddy teach you how to use that?
I already warned you.
He's a good man, your daddy. But you need to remember that a man can duck a hell of a lot easier than he can jump. You shouldn't point it at my face. You need to get down, lower, have the advantage. Oh, and Jimmy, if you do decide to pull that trigger, boy, you better make damn sure I'm dead.
That's good. Good boy.
I ain't gonna tell you again. You need to clear out of here.
All right? All right? I'm on my way. Let's not do anything rash.
Sir, you can't do that.
Sorry. Could you dial the number again, please?
Hope your boy isn't dead. Your husband should never have let this happen.
There are worse things than you.
Maybe. James Weatherford?
Who is this?
Lena is unavailable at the moment.
You have something I want.
I got nothing.
On the contrary, you have you.
If you hurt my family.
Don't make threats, Jim. I've already hurt them.
You should have told that boy to shoot me on sight. I'll make a deal with you. I will stop hurting them for now if you bring me what I want.
Good morning.
Good morning. Help! Put the gun down. Sir, I need you to put the gun down.
Sir, please.
Take out that IV.
I can't.
Pull it out.
Sir, please put down the gun.
You got a car?
I've got a truck.
That'll do. Give me the keys.
You pull that rib free and your situation's gonna get a lot worse.
My situation can't get much worse.
Jim! Show me your hands. Do it now.
You gonna shoot me, Ed?
Trying hard not to. I had a feeling you might show up.
I had to come here to be sure. He's got Lena and Jimmy, Ed.
I know. What?
Shattered rib. One's trying to puncture my lung. Good Lord. I ain't letting you take me in, Ed.
You ain't in much shape to put up a fight.
He'll kill him if I don't show.
Show where?
I'll tell you that. You send your boys, I'll never see my family again.
For God's sake, Jim, look around you. He's already killed 4 people since sunrise this morning. 2 law enforcement. You think he's just gonna let Jimmy and Lena go? Nobody walks away from this.
What do you expect me to do, Ed? I can't just leave them.
I told you not to go down this road. I told you where it leads.
And I told you to do your job.
Don't you dare put this on me.
I tried to get your help. We've been asking for your help for years.
It's not my job to enforce federal law.
Then whose job is it? These are our homes, our lives. You expect us to just give in to all this lawlessness?
Seems to me you've already embraced the lawlessness.
What happened to you, Ed? When did you stop believing in doing the right thing?
You're naive.
Yeah, maybe so. Now put down that gun, Ed, before I take it from you. Where's Jimmy?
They're waiting for you at the Arroyo. He wants to be able to see you coming.
Did he hurt you?
Leslie's dead.
Did he hurt you?
No.
I didn't mean for any of this to happen. It all just got away from me.
You did what you thought you had to. You always do.
You were never a had to, Carolina.
What happened?
Billy Henson shot the wrong bad guy.
Billy's a fool.
Yeah, always was. Over 20 years, I've watched this land fall to pieces. Guess the only sane thing would be to let it go.
But not the right thing.
You ever been to Mexico? Looks just like this. Same land, same sky, just a different name on the map. Everybody wants to be here. You ever wonder about that? You don't see people rushing to get to the other side. People want what you have. And you people hate yourselves for having it. That's what makes all of this inevitable. And your daddy don't understand because he's old-fashioned. And old fashion is bad for business. What do you think?
I think I should have killed you when you first knocked on that door.
Well, that's true enough. What are you doing this far north? Taking a hell of a risk.
Who's the boy?
Belongs to the man.
And the wife?
I left her behind. No sign of good faith.
We'll finish her later.
That won't be necessary.
You do not decide what is and isn't necessary. I ask for discretion, and you shoot up half the town. This is business. And dead Americans are not good for business. Dead policía are not good for business. You told me all Americans want to die. But I think it's you that has the death wish. Clean this up.
Tranquilo, tranquilo. ¿Me entiendes?
How's that ear?
I'll live. Gonna need that pistola. That's not one of mine.
Friendly fire.
Terminal?
Hard to say.
Not too hard, I'd say. He's a brave boy, and that's rare.
He's a young man.
What's this?
Bag full of dope. Picked it up about a half-mile back. You boys dropped it when I scattered them about 3 weeks ago. I don't know what it's worth. Figure a whole lot more than what you're getting paid for this. All of you. Why don't you just pick it up, be on your way?
It's a good thought. Unfortunately, my employer is sitting in the truck.
Well, I guess it's a little late for things to start going my way in this deal.
Nope. Certainly hasn't been your day, has it?
So, how do we do this?
Just like that? You're not gonna ask me to let your boy go?
If you're a man of your word, I won't have to ask. If not, asking won't do me much good.
No begging.
Is that what you want? You want me to beg?
No. It's just been a long time since I've met a man who didn't. You're an honest man, and you should be treated honestly. But unfortunately, my word is not mine to keep today. It's not my discretion. None of this surprises you?
No.
Then why come at all?
I told you. As soon as you touched my family, you earned yourself a reckoning.
And you're gonna give it to me?
Me or my maker.
It will not be a pleasure killing you, James Weatherford.
doing?
Renegotiating my contract.
¡Abájala! ¡Abájala, cabrón!
Dad.
Hey, son.
Help! What's gonna happen?
I don't know, son. Never have. Just do what's in front of you.
Yes, we're pulling up now. Now, Carl, you understand that I'm missing Pritchard's charity gala as we speak. How? How does that change the situation, Carl? And you know I hate being down here in the summer heat. And what's with the honor guard?
Protection. The whole state's blowing up over this deal. You should have flown down here 2 weeks ago.
You'd have me miss the supplemental boat because of some dead farmer?
He was a rancher, and you're forgetting the almost dozen other people, including law enforcement.
I've had pissed off constituents before, Carl. Think I can handle it.
There's an angel with a broadsword, and the blade is licked by flame. But it's the desert sun that's melting off your flesh and burns your brain. And the buzzards are a-circling, bloody footprints in the sand. And the God you're calling out to sure as hell ain't a good man. Freedom is a one train you can't ride for free. The blood of bulls and goats can't earn your liberty. And all the best of your intentions and your feigned apologies don't count for nothing anymore, son. The good man has to bleed. They say the land is overflowing, milk and honey everywhere. They say the way is straight and narrow, just say that sinner's prayer. But your back is bent and breaking underneath the cross you bear. And the judgment is a-coming, tell the truth, you just don't care.